Hello, it's me, it's M.I.B. Craig, aka Mr. Impact Log for the TNAIW channel, and we are back once again with a new and improved What Went Down. We run through everything that happened on Impact Wrestling on the weekly. What went down this week? Shit, Hockey Mushroom, what an interesting show it was. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you what went down.
Hey everyone, Jeff from the TNAIW channel. Thank you for watching What Went Down with Mr. Impact Blog Craig. New format, new look, and expect that from a lot of our shows on the TNAIW channel coming forward. A lot of new faces, a lot of new things coming up we're really excited about. But I'm cutting in the feed just to tell you to watch the Pinfall Classic that debuted last week. It's a 64-song tournament to find out which is the best theme song in Impact TNA history. Go check that out afterwards, and then go to our Twitter handle and our feed and vote on the first round matchups. All right, guys, enjoy. Oh, and I know he'll shit on it, but I love Alicia with Tennille. Bye, guys.
So the show opened with Executive Vice President Scott Demore at the bedside of John E. Bravo. And we now know the E stands for Emmett. Who knew? Dr. Ross came in at the world famous Foreman Medical Clinic. Love it. Saw Scott Demore there, said, "You must be the father." No, I'm not the father. No, I'm not the father. Let's pull the plug. But we find out that Johnny Bravo will make a full recovery, but he may not be the same. Anyway, moving on, we open up the show properly. This time, Matt Striker is with Josh Matthews. Finally, I know a lot of people were excited about that, and the online reaction was great for that. So, hey, go straight into tag team action, knockout tag team action with the Sea Stars making their debut against Tasha Steelz and Kara Hogan. Those are the ones. Yep, great match in the first round of the Knockouts Tag Team Title Tournament. Yep, great stuff. Loved it. Nice little double team move by both teams. Tasha and Kara, the obvious favourites going in. It's clear to see why. Great wrestlers. Great tag team. They're going to move on. They have to move on. Perfect stuff. Then we jump backstage and we see Jordan Grace and her new partner, Jazz. Who saw that one coming? Maybe a few of you, but I certainly did not see that one coming. Happy though. Jazz in Impact, wanting to finish strong. Hey. Then I believe we jump back to. If you just bear with me, check my notes. Yes, the North. We find out that Doc Gallows is injured, out for 4 to 6 weeks. The North are pissed off. Well, Josh Alexander is pissed off with Ethan Page. Does it look like the North are coming to an end? Hopefully not, but we don't necessarily know. But obviously, Page has a chance later on to get an opportunity at the tag titles by facing a phenomenal opponent. Who is that phenomenal opponent? We shall find out later on. Then, because it's still what went down, I'm going to merge these two segments together. Wrestlers Court. It's back. The Swingman up on trial for shooting John E. Bravo. Wowzers. Wrestlers Court is so good. DeLorean Brown as the judge, even though it was Tommy Dreamer, but Madison disagreed. Madison, it's a whole thing. So with DeLorean Brown as judge, calling as witnesses, the likes of Cody Dean, Falaba, AC Romero. Great stuff. Nice little references as you would expect from Wrestlers Court. Fantastic. Gotta love that stuff. Then, and during Wrestlers Court, Johnny Bravo returns. Looks good as ever because Rosemary, the dastardly demon, admitted she did not love Bravo. She just wants him for his sweet, sweet virgin blood. Cool, but I'm a genius. I predict if you go back and read my Who Shot Bravo Suspects article, you will see that I predicted Larry D or Lawrence D did the shooting because he loves Rosemary and wants her back. So yay me, toot toot. And yes, then the Defeat Row Heat Challenge. Yep. Okay. Cool. Rohit's a great champion so far. Love his promos at the beginning of the Defeat Rohit challenge. Out comes Suicide, but Rohit said, "No, no, no, I'm too clever for that. You're not getting one past me. You can have an X Division title match. You can enter the Defeat Rohit challenge, but it's not for the X Division title. It's a non-title bout. Too shrewd for that." So for the match, commentary team do a good job of putting over that it's TJP under the mask, and Rohit going after the mask, trying to get it off, while Suicide performs all moves that you've kind of associated with TJP as Suicide over the years. Mask comes off. Don't see who it is, but it's definitely not TJP. Out comes TJP. If I say TJP one more time, I swear I'm going to lose my mind. And it turns out Suicide is Crazy Steve, now known as Steve-Aside. Rolls up Rohit. Clearly all of a plan set up by TJP. There it is again. Cool. Crazy Steve gets an X Division title match next week on Impact Wrestling. Then we jump backstage once again. Ken Shamrock is there with Sami Callihan trying to get him hyped up for the main event. Moose comes into the shot. Says this Shamrock, if you beat Rich Swann, you got to face me. And we all remember what happened last time you faced me. I'll whoop your ass. Cool. Nice segment. Loving the stuff with Sami and Ken Shamrock. Win. Yes, still backstage. Caleb and Tennille Dashwood are trying on glasses, trying to get the perfect shot for the gram before Lish comes in. Says, "Hey, we can still work together if you want to work together. I think we can make a good team. We just need to work things out." After a bit of convincing, Tennille agrees. Hopefully, this leads to a feud. I do not like way Tennille was doing the whole team thing. You know how I feel about Tennille. Cool. I guess should be an interesting feud, but hey, we'll soon see. And then next up, we jump to Killer Kelly, who's facing in her debut is facing Kimberly. Maybe the wrong decision to have Killer Kelly lose, but first we got to see what she could do despite losing. Of course, I guess she kind of had to lose for the next part to make sense. After when I saw Deonna Purrazzo was at ringside, got in the ring with Kimberly to celebrate. Out comes Susie, who says, "You hurt my friend. That's bad. Now my friend's going to hurt you." Then, a great bit of editing, great bit of camera trickery there. Su Young appears and walks past Susie down to the ring to beat their asses. Wow, you gotta love it. I know if there was a crowd there, couldn't have done it. So hey, cool, loved it. Yeah, what can I say? I'm liking this. I think it'd be a step too far if we get a tag team match with Susie and Su Young taking on Deonna and Kimberly. Be a bit too far. But if they did it, I think Impact could pull it off. And then, excuse me, the Motor City Machine Guns. Well, Alex Shelley is back. They say they're going to have to go after Triple XL, then go after the North, and then go after the Impact Tag Team Champions, the Good Brothers. Cool. Yeah, not much more to analyze on that. Just give you a little, just as I go along, nice little touch. Cool. Awesome. And then it is Willie Mack is sat backstage. In comes Rich Swann saying, "Sorry, man, should have helped you against Moose. Hope we're cool." Blah blah blah. In comes Chris Bay, stirs it up again. Said we should face each other for the world title. It's money. A little bit of disagreement. Bay buggers off. Cool. Again, doesn't need to be analysed too much. Is what it is. Be cool with this match between Rich and Bay. I'm assuming maybe we'll get that at Final Resolution, and then we get Moose versus Rich at Hard to Kill, but who knows? Then another matchup time. Ethan Page walks out. Yep, for his phenomenal opponent, out comes Carl Anderson. Then get ready to fly. Swoggle. I just no point in making something out of it. It was Swoggle. Most people were expecting that. I was expecting that, and it still drew me in and still got me a little bit peed off. Yeah. I mean, Swoggle rolled up Page after the distraction from Josh Alexander and then Carl Anderson. Not too pleased with it. Gotta admit, even though I knew what to expect, it still triggered me a little bit. Shouldn't have, but it did. Hey, ho ho. Not much you could do. But the little caveat at the end with Page getting frustrated. It looks like there's some dissension between the North. Is this Page's last time in Impact Wrestling? Hopefully not. If it is, damn. But hey, we'll still get Josh Alexander for a little bit. I'm cool with that. Then it's match time. Daivari versus Fowler Bar didn't even go 60 seconds before EY and Joe Doran came to the ring and just laid them all out again, saying this world doesn't belong to you, it belongs to us. Who the hell is us? I don't know. Yeah, Rhino trying to make a save. He got beat down for it. Liking the EY and Doran stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm cool with it. All good. And then jumping backstage, Crazy Steve, TJP, and AJ Swaggle are talking backstage. Brian Myers comes out saying, "You're losers. You suck. This is stupid. This isn't the Impact Wrestling I signed up for." Blah 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 blah. Liking Brian Myers now. I think I'm coming around to him more and more each week. It's good stuff. Cool. Excuse me for not where I am. Yes, then quickly, Dion and Kimberly approach James Mitchell and say, we want you to help us out with our Sue Young problem. Make it a Susie problem." James Mitchell said, "I can help you out, but it's going to cost you. It's not worth it, Dion and Susie. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, Dion and Kimber. It's not worth it." I'm so sorry. I know my words. This is ridiculous. Maybe I should rehearse my words before I come on screen. But here we are. Yes, cool. If this leads to a whole undead round thing, I'm down with it. Awesome. And then main event time. Yeah. I like Ken Shamrock versus Rich Swann for the Impact World Championship. Sammy makes his presence known early. Ref says, no, I'm not having that. You can get to the back. You've been naughty. Cool. I like it with the whole Ken Shamrock thing where he slows it down and tries to make it feel legit and proper MMA style brawl. Yeah, let's grapple. Let's do the graps. Yeah, fine with it. I like Rich Swann as the world champion now and getting there. Didn't look particularly strong, but what can he do? He rolls up Shamrock while Shamrock's got a guillotine choke on him. Cool. Not much more I can say on that. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Yep, sweet. It's not really something I can talk about. But then afterwards, After Shamrock lays in a shot to Brandon Toll, Sami Callihan comes back out and they start beating the holy hell out of Rich Swann. Then out comes Eddie Edwards to make the save. Sami drives his baseball bat into the eye of Eddie Edwards. Brutal. Then D'Lo Brown and some security guards and officials come down to the ring. D'Lo gets a shot in the face for his troubles. Security can break it up. Scott D'Amore finally comes out. They back that hell off. They eventually listen and disperse. Brutal way to end Impact. Loved it. So, before we get into your thoughts and my thoughts, let's quickly jump to this week's Power Rankings. Do you agree who's at number 1? You know what to do if you don't. And that was the Power Rankings. Now, before we jump to your thoughts and I say goodbye, I'm going to quickly give you my thoughts. Match of the night. It's tough, but I'd have to say Sea Stars versus Tasha and Kiera. Segment of the night. Wrestlers Court, let's be real. It doesn't need to be explained too much. Wrestlers Court segment of the night. Has to be. Overall rating. So I've thought about this one a lot. And I think because of a lot of things that happened, a 7. It's not low, not high. I think it's just right. What do you think? Let's get to your thoughts in a minute. But first, let me just say thank you for watching. Thank you for everything you do. Keep following us. Keep supporting us. Without you, we wouldn't have a show. We wouldn't have anyone. We'd just be talking to ourselves. We appreciate you all. Thank you. Stay tuned for your thoughts. Keep an eye out at the end. There may or may not be a code for another entry into our raffle. May or may not be. Subscribe. Episode 25 of the podcast is down there somewhere, as well as part 1 of the Pinfall Classic, the theme edition. Who has the best theme in Impact Wrestling history? You decide. The voting has started on our Twitter page at TNAW Podcast. You can find me at Mr. Impact _blog. And now let's get to your thoughts. Thank you again, and I shall see you next week.